Welcome back everyone, I'm Craven and this is East 9. With our strings of side quests continuing on, and with it a lot of end scenes we have with our characters, raising their affiliation even more and more to the max. We have one more side quest left to do before we continue on with the main story. Hoping no other side quests open up, and that's the one we have with Lucian, which after searching last time with every people in the bar is probably the person where we have the last gift for. So let's go see the guy. Adol, Credo, you all made it. I take it you saw the request I submitted at the Dandelion. The Knights are stirring up trouble again, right? Never a dull moment, even on probation, huh, Seneschal? Oh, leave him alone, Credo. So what's the situation exactly? It must be quite grave if your expression is any indication. Well, the Hieroglyph Knights are going through a rather uncertain stage right now. With Master Shadowlord gone, talk has been turning to future policy directions. But since the revolt at the Governor's General Office, Seneschal Gilbert has gone missing. What? Oh, that's not good at all. I haven't heard any rumors about this in town yet, but I imagine Rom would prefer to avoid any further uprisings. Yes, without our master and commander, our power has greatly diminished. The plan was to conduct search and arrest covertly during the festival, but I couldn't bring myself to just sit by, so I ended up chasing a lead instead. Gilbert is hauled up inside here, I have no doubt about it. I fear he may be planning another revolt in lieu of the one that failed. Can teach a crotchety old dog new tricks, I guess. So, what's Seneschal number 2 planning to do about it? Normally, he'd report it to the Roman garrison right away, but I get the feeling this might be a final turning point of sorts for the Knights. A task such as this cannot be entrusted to another. I must resolve it on by my own hand. As you've exchanged both words and blades with the Master, I would like you to join me. May I ask you to lend me your power? Of course.
Yeah.
Honestly, I couldn't give a damn what happened to the Knights either way. But maybe this will help set things right for Shadowlord and Lisa both. Credo. Thank you, Adol. And to you as well, Credo. Let us settle this matter once and for all. Yes. These traces indicate the presence of a great number of people, there's no mistaking it. Then my hunch was right. This must be where they barricaded themselves. The bridge to the prison seems to have collapsed. We need to hurry. Then let's the search begin. We're not letting those Knights stir up another revolt on our watch. Yes. Alright, so we're gonna subdue all of them? Or just only the leader? Because they're just missing the right direction. So maybe Lucian can take that part over. And steer them into a future that can actually be of use to society in a good way. Alright, where do we actually need to be? Not that far. No, definitely not. Seneschal Lucian. How did you find us? And why are the monstrums here? They must have had lookout posted. Where's Seneschal Gilbert? So the rumors of you consorting with those felons was true after all. In the name of the Celestial Master, we shall stop you here and now. Bring it on. Yeah, it's not gonna work. I am too strong for you guys. One swing was all I needed. You won't. Phew. They've certainly earned their place as the elite knights. Really? In any case, this more than proves enough that we're on the right track. Let's press onward. Yeah, it only proves how strong we as Monstrum actually are compared to normal humans. There's nothing they can do to basically go against us.
Something's there.
Alright, where's the next stop? Too bad we can't just go through the wall. You know what? We're just gonna go and run past everything.
I think there's something here.
Because the experience these monsters are giving will do nothing for us, because we are so far beyond that. Let's see. What's this? Alright, just, it's nothing. That's basically what it is. There is one thing that might be interesting. And that's that landmark over there. Because it also has a lot of extra materials around it. Come on, get up there. Thank you. And having said that, it might be a... Oh, no, there we go. It might be a wise choice to check the landmark guy as well. Because we might have found most of them already. And if that's the case, it also means that we might get another warlord elixir. But like I said, we need 3 or 4 more in order to get to the max out of it. Seneschal Lucien, so the monstrums are with you. You are not getting the Shadowshells, Gilbert. If you have something to say about it, Mars Shadowlar's will shall endure in us, and with it, the future of Gllian itself. Open your eyes already. Down that path lies nothing but ruin. Save your breath. The only language these guys will understand is force. Ooh, they survived the swing. You guys are good. Master Shadowlord. They fought for nothing more than their own conception of justice. That's kinda what all fighting is, really. We have to hurry. My fellow Seneschals shall be much further now. Alright, let's get these pots, pans, and boxes all around. Oh, it's been so long since we've been here. These materials are so low leveled. Okay, he's probably gonna be all the way at the end of it. Yeah, he's in the boss arena. So I'm guessing it's gonna be a proper boss fight against Gilbert then. Seneschal Gilbert, all knights bound for the prison are ready to be deployed. Very good. Begin repairing the bridge. It may be a ways away, but so long as we retake the facility in the restricted sector, we will have everything we need to carry on Master Shadowlord's dying wish. The homunculi are gone. What? How did the monstrum get all the way in here? Wait, that man with them, it's... Sir Gilbert. Lucien. Think you've managed to track us down to this extent. But I suppose if anyone could do it, it would be you. Christin, Lieutenant Eibinger aside. Ah, I see how it is. You guys were in cahoots with Shadowlord this whole time, huh? Well, it's only natural. He wouldn't have been able to conduct so many covert operations alone. Collecting as many specimens as he did would have required an abundance of manpower. They seem not, however, particularly informed on the status of his alchemical pursuits. As the Crimson King stated, the remaining homunculus reserves no longer existed. I do not believe it's possible any longer for carrying on Shadowlord's will as you intend. That can't be. Sir Gilbert, it's not too late to turn back. This isn't what Master Shadowlord would have wished for you. I beg of you, don't deceive yourself on what it is the knights are meant to protect. You're the spitting image of your brother, back in the age of the old Gllian army. Would that he survived that battle 8 years ago, as Master Shadowlord had, I'm sure his words now would have been just the same as yours. Nothing but Cesarine, drivel, every word callow and naive. The Master's aim are as of our own. We will restore Gllia's pride and peace at any cost, even if it means disgracing chivalry itself to renege on our pact with those vile Romans. Or arresting a certain seneschal to quell his attempts to return it to righteousness. Turn back, you say? This blackened path we swore upon is the only one we have left. If taking it should lead to our doom, so be it. Gllia will be ours to restore. Yes, Seneschal. That's no reason to fight. Like we need one. Looks like there's no getting around this, pretty boy. They made their choice, and we made ours. It's on us to follow it through. That's the knightly way. And I'll do just that. Even if it means taking down my wayward comrades. Adol, everyone, prepare for battle. I wonder, is Gilbert gonna be an actual challenge? Or another random fight against humans that have no power to subdue me? Prepare for battle, that's it? Don't we get the cool call to arms? Nothing wrong with short and simple. Get ready. Just a normal standard fight. I'm sorry, Gilbert. We did it. Wish I could say that was easy. But you had more of a spine on you than I thought. For an old geezer, anyway. That insolence. And so it ends. Really? That's overly dramatic. Lucian, you cur! Why would you rob me of my only solace? I've already taken my path to its end. Must you force me to wallow in my own shame? We will bring to pass a Gllia where all may live in warmth and in joy, where none must suffer or weep any longer. What? An oath to the Master that Shadowlord and my brother made together 10 years back. That oath was about to be broken right before my eyes. That's why I had to stop you. Master Shadowlord was far from the only loss incurred from the revolt. Now is a critical moment. The very integrity of the Hieroglyph Knights is at stake. It's like you said, I'm still naive. I won't be able to do this without your help. Not just from the Knights, but the people of Gllia, the Monstrums, even the Romans. So please, wouldn't you lend us your strength as well? Together we can carry on the will of all those who are no longer with us. But this time, we'll do it right. We're protecting this land that we love, our home. You demand an old codger like me to stand up again. Your audacity never fails to astound me. However, there is something I finally come to understand. The meaning behind what Master Shadowlord had said back then. It would seem the arrangement for his transfer to Rome has been finalized. I intended to ask his help eventually, but he's still his younger brother in the end. Master Shadowlord, don't you think we're being too lenient in dealing with him? Suppose we send him to Rome and he betrays our intentions, what then? I understand your affinity for the boy, but our justice requires a firm hand to exact it. There's no need for worry. What information he holds is hardly enough for Rom to act. Besides, we'll have no need of someone like him once everything is taken care of. Even in the chance that our plans do not go as expected. How do you mean, Master? Ah, nothing you need to concern yourself over. It's little more than a hunch of mine. Master Shadowlord said all that? The Master had his reasons for appointing a young man like yourself as Seneschal. Reasons beyond a simple favor of an old camaraderie's sake. Sir Gilbert. Gilbert and his squadron were returned to the Knight's chapter house soon afterward. They were then given a harsh punishment for violating the terms of their probation. I can't express my gratitude enough to all of you. Thanks to you, we stopped Gilbert before he could lay even more chaos onto the town. Kinda naive to think that puts a neat little bow on things, if you ask me. Guess that doesn't sound too convincing coming from a feral maniac, though. Always got one too many things to say, don't you? I agree, though. The crimes I've committed won't just disappear from apologies alone. What's important is atoning and making up for those mistakes bit by bit. Well, it's better than standing still.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think so too. I'm sure Dad would have said the same. Perhaps this is what it truly means to be human. Perhaps so. We have no shortage of hardships ahead, but there's nothing we can't surmount together. You said your ultimate battle was nearing soon, correct? Know that as your comrade in arms, my sword is yours whenever you may require.
What a snooze fest.
Nice. Lucian is updated. And there it is. The potent ointment. I knew it was gonna be him. Ointment, huh? I've never gotten one as a gift before. Oh, sorry. I'm not trying to sound ungrateful or anything. I often take a beating in training, so this should come in handy, thank you. It just reminds me of how my older brother would bring me some when I got hurt training. You're a younger brother? Oh, do I not seem like one? Well, I guess I can see why you'd think so. After all, I'm already older now than he was when he died. It was during the war with Rom 8 years back. He and the Master were the best of friends. They'd even made an oath for Gllian's future. We will bring to pass a Gllian where all may live in warmth and in joy, where none must suffer or weep any longer. That always shined so brightly, and there I was in their shadow, vying to catch up. Then after the war, Master Shadowlord invited me to join the Hieroglyph Knights. Not for fondness of my brother, but a need of my help, as comrades defending Gllian together. But in the end, I never could understand him, not in truth. And now it feels like I'm even deeper in the dark of their shadow than ever before. Well, we can get stronger together.
Yes.
Yeah, you're right. And training is about all I can do for now. I hope I can count on you to spar with me. If you don't mind, that is. Either way, this ointment is gonna come in handy a lot sooner than we might think. But you know what, Adol? I'm looking forward to it. Alright. And there it is, just like with Maxim, straight away to his maximum affinity. Adol, would you mind if I borrow you for a moment? Master Shadowlord's death is being treated as a disappearance in the public eye. It won't be long before people forget him entirely, without a second of grief to spare. It would be a disservice to him all he did, to his final moments, was love his home. As such, I'd like to pay my respect by setting up a grave in his memory. It's the least I can do for the Master, for my brother's best friend. Should I drag Credo along? Let's make it out. I really want to say it, and I really would like to see them drag Credo, but let's be honorable. It's our duty, as the few who know. Ah, thank you, Adol. I thought you might feel that way. I did ask Credo to accompany us, but he just said it wasn't his style. I suspect he may have done so out of consideration, in his own strange way. In any case, follow me. I have the perfect place in mind. A grave overlooking the city. Perfect. Like he actually always did, in hindsight, looking out for Gllian.
His name can't be inscribed here, but this is the perfect spot. He'll have a view of the city he loved so dearly. Master Shadowlord.
Are you alright?
Are you okay? Yeah. I can't believe this is how I would say farewell to you. I wish I could have said it to you in person. I wish I could have said a lot of things. Until now, all I wanted to do was surpass you as a knight. Now that's never going to happen. Not that it would have happened anyway. I'll carry on the promise between you and my brother, so you can rest easy now. I hope the two of you are up there, laughing together like you always did. Thank you, Master Shadowlord, for everything you have done. Thanks for keeping me company, Adol.
Of course. Sometimes just being there is enough.
To be honest, I'm not sure what's going to happen to the Knights. All we can do is wait on the outcome of the negotiations between Rom and the Church. Regardless of the outcome, I'll continue walking my own path. I want to be someone Shadowlord and my brother can be proud of. I won't flounder about like a coward anymore. And the first thing I'm going to do, Adol, is give you my unconditional support until your fight has been won. I swear it, upon my sword and my soul.
Affinity maxed out. Perfect, and another one bites the dust. Alright, there's a small look-see around the map. Yeah, we still have the place on the dock that I don't know what that is or how to activate it. I've tried numerous times and I haven't looked it up just yet. I might do it between this episode and the next one, because like I said, I've tried a lot of things between the episodes, because like I said, I tried to use a guide as little as possible, just because I want to see how far I can get by myself, because it is a blind playthrough, and I feel like your first blind playthrough, you should experience it like everything is new. And if I read up on stuff, it just takes away that initial response, the genuine response to a new scene. So yes, that should be most of them. So let's get back to the basement. I think that's it. I don't think we have any more in here. Nope, no extra scenes. So what we can check, I think now it's time to check how we are with the question. And this is the one that failed. That's the one that I missed. I am still hoping that that's the only one. I haven't checked since then. Nope, it's all good so far. Only one failed. And not so much because we failed the actual quest itself. It was probably a short quest and we continued on a scene that way we couldn't do it anymore. I'm still meh about it, but it happens. People. Okay, so this is good. Shantae is still on just one affinity? Huh. Could it be that he was tied to that one quest we failed, and therefore we didn't trigger his other affinity racing stuff? Tito is still missing one, probably from his end scene. So we might get it later if we move the story on a little bit. Margot, absolutely nothing. I think we did pretty well. We have two people that we haven't even raised a single bit. No idea why not. And we have Tito, which I expect we can still see pop up if we move the story on a little bit. Because we gave him the item with the sharp knife from his father, which gave him the second affinity. So if we continue on a little bit more, we might get his final affinity scene as well. So that's really good. I don't think there are anyone else here with affinity levels. Alright. Because yeah, he hasn't gotten it above his head yet. It could be that we still need a recipe for his sacramental before triggering him over, or a story bit like I just said. But yeah, we're gonna see that next time. I think I'm gonna leave the episode here for now. It's a bit of a short one, but the next part of the quest is just actually moving on with the main story, and it is doing the ultimate Grimwald Nox. Another one of the reasons why we want to do all these side quests and the affinity speeches as well. So our support is as great as it can be. All the materials has already been maxed out like 2 chapters ago, so that is good as well. So I think that's it. Like I said, I will check out the bridge marker for what it is. And I think that's it. If I can get that to work, we might be able to trigger something else. Let's check one more thing before we actually round this off, and that is the landmark piece before I forget it once again.
Good work out there. You're quite the explorer.
Up to 18.
Here's a little something for you.
A spirit formula. Okay, so there is more landmarks to get there. So that's good. So we got one more recipe for our local apothecary. Let's get straight away. Ooh, a new formula. And which one is it?
The doctor's in.
The Grand Elixir. Revive and heals 100% of HP and status. Very expensive, but also extremely useful. The two we have are the two that we found along the way. Alright, I like that one. It's definitely like end game recipes. I do think we still need one more for the defense elixir, but
Always such a team. Take care out there.
like I said, we are pretty far in, but we're not there yet. Alright, so that's it. Next time we're gonna continue on with the main story, but until then, I wish you all a great night, morning, day, wherever you are, and as always, I do hope to see you there. Bye bye.